Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, make sure you sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. And by the end of the video, if you like the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more. Returning viewers, you guys already know what to do. You already know how it goes down. So I got the full version of NBA Live 16. Yes, I did go out and buy this game. Not a lot of people are probably scratching their head like, what in the world are you thinking? But let me go ahead and just say this right now. I told you guys that I was going to get both games, and NBA Live surprised me this year because they really brought it. A lot of people see it differently, but for me, I feel like they did a good job. Now, what you're seeing in the background is basically one-on-one scrimmage. Well, it's not scrimmage, but it's like practice, whatever you want to call it. You know, don't you judge me, okay? But the gameplay in the background is with Kobe because one of my friends, I told him that I would make a video with Kobe just to show him the game and, you know, just show off what the game has to offer, you know, just to show him, you know, because he hasn't played. But all of that aside, so what you're gonna see is just basically Kobe the whole way through, and I'm just doing all kinds of dribbles and combinations because a lot of people swear up and down, you know, that this game sucks, it's stiff, that you can't do what you want, you can't cross over like in 2K, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Now this game, the only thing you can compare to this game, like to 2K, the only thing you can compare is it's basketball. They're both basketball. Now others will try to compare, you know, all of this other crazy stuff. Now the movements, they're nothing alike. NBA Live and 2K, they're nothing alike. A lot of people still like to compare that. They just like to try to throw that out there because a lot of people just hate the game. Let me just say that flat out. A lot of people just hate NBA Live as a whole. A lot of us grew up on NBA Live, but now since it's went through these trials and tribulations, you know, you had Elite and all the other failures that just, you know, really just put this franchise in a bad place right now. So a lot of people don't really have that much hope for the game. I still have hope for the game. This game right here is pretty decent, you know, it's good. I'll tell you that right now. It's not great just yet, but it's good. It's better than what a lot of people are giving it, you know. If you would tell somebody to rate this game 1 out of 10, I'm pretty sure all the people you ask that play 2K would say, I give this a 1, you know, I'll just give it a 1. And then the actual casual fans will probably say, you know, this and 2K, if I only had to buy one, I would buy 2K. And I mean, that's just your choice, whichever one feels better to you. You can still play NBA Live free if you want. You can download the trial. They call it a trial because they had to rename it. They had to put it back up. You have to re-download it because the demo, they said Sony and Microsoft wanted them to straight up take it down and then put it back up and call it a trial. That way you can play with everybody around the world and do the same thing they're doing. You just won't have, you know, your Rising Star and all the other good stuff. But you can still play this game online. You can play Pro-Am as long as you download the trial. So basically, you can play for free. They're going to update the trial the same way they're updating the full version of the game. So you're not missing out on anything. So if you're one of those people that's like, yeah, you know, I'll still pass, then that's just your business, you know. But I'm telling you, this game is worth the pickup. Now, honestly, I'm going to say this right now. Things you saw in that demo was an old build. When you're looking at this right here, because I'm going to have some 5v5 scrimmage demo, well, not demo, but gameplay, just showing off, you know, a whole bunch of aspects of the final version that weren't in the demo, and it turned a lot of people off because they just didn't like the way the game was flowing. And you were playing a demo, and EA didn't really just come straight out and say, hey, you're playing an older build, but it's going to be better in the final build. They just straight up let you figure out yourself. I think Sean O'Brien or somebody said that was an older build. I'm not sure who it was. I don't think it was Sean O'Brien though. I just threw that name out there. Don't take my word for that. You're gonna have to go look for it because I think I have the tweet favorited, but I'm not sure. Ain't nobody got time for all that. But NBA Live 16 as a whole, the final version of the game feels a lot better than the demo did. Now you're gonna see multiple instances where you're gonna see me shoot some awkward shots and stuff, that or the computer's gonna shoot awkward shots. Both of us can shoot awkward shots, you know, don't get it wrong. You're gonna see it multiple times and it's not gonna go in like it was doing on the demo. You're gonna see Mello missing shots. You look at this right here. But if it makes sense, it's going in. If it doesn't, the chances of it has been lowered somehow. I don't know if one of those patches had something to do with it. I know they still got a big huge patch that's supposed to be coming out, you know, to fix some things. And right there you saw that I took a wild wacky shot and it didn't go inside with Roy Hibbert. So a lot of these crazy shots you saw in the demos and stuff like that, it really doesn't happen in the final build. Now I'm not gonna say that it doesn't happen, it just it's rare. It's not a over and over and over and over type of thing anymore, you know. And that's what happens when you go into practice. You get to see the game breaking bugs and stuff like that, and it makes it easier for you to go and tell the developers, look, this is broke, this is broke, that is broke, and look at this again. Now you guys remember that would go in 10 out of 10 on the demo when we were all playing the demo, and I know that 100%. I know that for 100% that this would have went in on the demo, but for some odd reason it doesn't work in the final version. So I don't know if they did something in one of those patches just to tweak that, to cut that out a little bit, or what they did. Or maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just noticing this. Look at that, he's wide open underneath the goal, he can't even make a layup. You guys know in the demo they were making all types of crazy shots, but you know, it's just a whole bunch of different things in the final build. That's why people were saying you're playing an older build, and a lot of people were still judging the game off of an old build. You know, if you actually pick up the final copy, you're getting the final version, and it actually feels and plays a lot better. Now when I actually played yesterday, I was like, oh my goodness, this is so much different from the demo, because you guys know I kept it real in the demo. I was like, no, this right here is not good, that's not good, that's not good, that needs to be gone, they need to patch this. I was going in. But this right here, I can honestly say, you know, and not to hype the game up or anything, it actually feels better. It feels better, it plays better, and you can see the oop right here makes sense. Overall, it just feels better. I feel like, you know, they did a good job on Live 16. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do on Live 17. But in closing, I'm going to say this right now. Live 16 is definitely a good foundation for the future games. And also, I'm going to say this while I still have a few minutes to talk. I have Live Ultimate Team going off right now. I'm going to be starting up a Live Ultimate Team series. If you guys want to see it, make sure you type in all caps, yes to Live Ultimate Team, or you can just type yes LUT. That'll let me know that you guys want to see me start up Ultimate Team. Alright, and I'm actually 2-0 right now because I worked hard to try to get my players so I could get some players rather than the startup players because they were trash. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace.